Curd. Curd is different one. Curd, milk from curd we use lactobacillus. Which one we use? Lactobacillus. So to make bread, cake, idli, dosa, we take the help of a yeast. And to make this curd, we take the help of a bacteria. The name of the bacteria is lactobacillus. Okay, next one is industry to produce alcohol, wine, then acetic acid. These are all produced with the help of microorganisms. And which microorganisms is helpful? We are going to study that one also. Then in agriculture, to increase soil fertility. Soil fertility is very, very important. If the soil is not fertile, we cannot grow crop. The fertility of the soil is very important. So this will increase the soil fertility biologically, not adding any chemical fertilizer. We can get a good crop by these microorganisms. They are going to help us to increase our soil fertility. Then in medicines to produce antibiotics and vaccines. So vaccines and antibiotics, they are produced from these microorganisms. Newly which vaccines? There was corona vaccine. And the corona vaccines are made from these microorganisms, that virus. And then antibiotics. Antibiotics you eat when you have malaria, that time. Then cleaning the environment. They also help in cleaning the environment. When any animals, plants die, after some time, if that will be not clean or not, they will not decompose. Then what will happen? They will give bad smell. They will pollute the whole air, and they will cause the environment unhealthy. That's why what these microorganisms are going to do? They will react with all the dead and decayed matter, and they will mix in the soil. That means they are going to do decomposition of the dead and decayed material. In this way, our environment also leaves that clean. We are here feeling no means any kind of smell. We are not getting here fully good because of these microorganisms. Next, let's see here microorganisms as a friend. Most microorganisms are beneficial, like there are microorganisms in our large intestine that synthesize vitamins. In our large intestine, there is one. Which one? Bacteria, fungi, what is there? In our large intestine, there is some microorganisms, some bacteria. They will do what? They will synthesize vitamin for us. They are not going to harm us, but they give us vitamin. The microorganisms which is inside our small intestine. Understand or not? Next, first you see preparation of curd, bread, cake, idli, dosa and cheese. So first, whenever you are making curd, it is formation of curd. Which bacteria is used? Lactobacillus bacteria. It is used in preparation of curd. And how are you going to prepare? I will show you in the video. Then in bread making, while making bread, we take the help of some yeast. And this yeast is a fungus. This one is a fungus. All the fungi, they are multicellular. But only one, this yeast, it is unicellular. Last time I taught you or not? And yeast is used to make bread, CO2 making the porous and light. So all this bread, they have small hole inside. They are porous, they are soft, they are floppy. Why that is? This is because of this yeast. Understood? Yeast make the bread soft, then fluffy and tasty also. Got it? Some microorganisms are there. While making that cheese, we add that microorganisms to make the flavor, means they add flavor to that cheese. For that also use some microbes. So they are very helpful in preparation of curd, bread, cake, idli, dosa and cheese. Okay, let's see the video. So here, keep quiet and see if anything you cannot understand after the video, you have to ask me. Okay?
The kitchens in our homes are like chemical laboratories. There's so much science in our kitchen activities. Let's explore the secrets of science in our kitchen. Our topic today. How does milk turn into curd? We all eat curd. But do we know what it is and how it is made? Let's make curd and learn the chemistry hidden in it. To make curd, we take lukewarm milk, add a bit of curd and mix it well. We let it rest for a few hours. And as if by magic, milk turns into curd. But how and why does this happen? Let's do an experiment to find out the reason. We need 3 bowls, milk and curd. In one bowl, we take very cold refrigerated milk. In the second bowl, lukewarm milk. And in the third bowl, we have very hot milk. The 3 bowls are identical with the same quantity of milk. The only difference is the temperature. Now, let's add a little curd to each bowl and stir them well. Cover all the 3 bowls after mixing the curd. Let's keep the first bowl with cold milk in the refrigerator. The second bowl with lukewarm milk outside. And the third bowl with very hot milk in another vessel containing hot water. Let's leave the 3 bowls covered and undisturbed for a few hours. After a few hours, time to check. Has the milk in the 3 bowls turned into curd? The milk kept in the refrigerator is still milky. It has not become curd. The bowl with lukewarm milk left outside has turned into curd. The third one with very hot milk has separated into some watery liquid and white granular substance. Let's understand what happened in the 3 bowls. Why is it that only the lukewarm milk in the second bowl turned into curd? Milk turns into curd due to a biochemical process. This process is called fermentation. So, what is fermentation? Fermentation is a process in which bacteria or other microorganisms break down substances and produce new substances. Milk contains a protein called casein and a sugar called lactose. If we could look into curd very closely, we would find thousands of bacteria in it. These are lactobacillus or lactic acid bacteria, and they are responsible for turning milk into curd. When we add curd to milk, these bacteria produce energy for themselves by breaking down lactose sugar and change it to lactic acid. This lactic acid reacts with the milk protein casein. It changes the molecular structure of casein. The globular shape of casein changes into long chains. These chains get entangled and slowly set and form curd. Lactobacillus bacteria multiply very quickly and are able to convert all the milk into curd in a few hours. This is how our milk turns into curd. Bacteria need specific conditions to grow, like temperature, neither very hot nor very cold. For bacteria to multiply and grow well, the temperature should be between 37 degrees and 50 degrees Celsius. Now, can you guess why the milk in the first and the third bowl did not change into curd? The first bowl had very cold milk. At this low temperature, the bacteria could not grow well and break down the lactose sugar. So, curd did not get formed. In the third bowl, the high temperature killed the bacteria. The hot milk curdled and the curd did not form. Now you must have guessed why it is difficult to set curd in winter. Curd has thousands of bacteria and an altered form of protein. That makes it healthier for us in comparison to milk. Curd is also easier to digest. You may be wondering, if bacteria make us ill, how can curd having millions of bacteria be healthy for us? All bacteria are not our enemies. Only few of them make us sick. Lactobacillus bacteria is good for us. It keeps us healthy. Fermentation occurs inside our body cells too. Food gets easily digested because of fermentation. Did you know that our intestines have countless such bacteria that help us digest our food? Time for a question. Can you name some more types of food that are prepared with the help of fermentation? Remember, our kitchen is to be explored not just for food, but for science too.
Any doubt here? Then I am going to ask you some questions from this video. That we have seen that lactobacillus bacteria is converting milk into curd. But in what condition that milk will turn into curd? Who can say? What are the things necessary? Okay, MD Mustafa, you stand.
Sir, temperature.
Temperature is necessary.
Yes, sir.
Whenever
37 degree to 50 degree.
Very good. Whenever we keep in high temperature, then
It's
all
good
the bacteria will die. And whenever we set in the low temperature, then
The
they
bacteria
cannot
couldn't
grow. So they need a comfortable temperature for the proper growth. So we see whenever there is having a slightly warm condition, then they are growing more and they are converting milk into curd. Very good. Okay, there is no doubt. We'll move. Next is how to locate all these bacteria. The bacteria in the lactobacillus, that bacteria is there in curd, but how to locate them? We have microscope and how to locate them. Let's see this video. saw it or not? Again. These are what? Lactobacillus bacteria. Okay, then we know that nitrogen cycle, it is there, that's why our body also getting nitrogen, plants are also getting nitrogen, but in the atmosphere there is how many percent of nitrogen? 78% of nitrogen is there. But can you use that? No, we cannot use it directly because our body can take oxygen only. And nitrogen, it cannot be taken directly. Even animal also cannot do that. So we need the help of certain bacteria. We get this nitrogen indirectly. It is very important for our body. It helps in the formation of the genetic material. Which material? Genetic material. So here we will see how this nitrogen formation occurs. That compounds of nitrogen they form, then it will be taken by the plants, and whenever we eat plants and animals, we get nitrogen.
If nitrogen isn't broken, why fix it? No cool nitrogen. Not that kind of fixing. For nitrogen, fixation means breaking apart molecular nitrogen, which is abundant in the atmosphere, and then adding oxygen or hydrogen to the individual nitrogen atoms. Fixation brings atmospheric nitrogen into the nitrogen cycle and makes it biologically available to living things. For example, many nitrogen-fixing bacteria and archaea live in soils, water, or plant roots. These microorganisms make the enzyme nitrogenase, which breaks the strong dinitrogen triple bond. This frees nitrogen to bond with hydrogen to form ammonia and ammonium, which the cell releases to its environment. Lightning can also break nitrogen's triple bond and directly fix nitrogen to ammonia or nitrate. Ammonia dissolved in water can take on another proton and become ammonium. In addition to natural processes, humans can synthetically fix nitrogen to ammonia using the industrial Haber-Bosch process. But unlike natural processes, Haber-Bosch requires high heat and pressure. It will be a major technical advance when people figure out how to fix nitrogen without costly energy demands. From a report published in 2021, human activities produce the same or more ammonia than all of Earth's natural ammonia production. And industrial ammonia production is rising, with an expected increase of 40% by 2050 if current trajectories continue. Human activities such as Haber-Bosch, burning fossil fuels, and cultivating nitrogen-fixing crops all contribute to this increase in reactive nitrogen. Haber-Bosch fixed nitrogen is used for fertilizers, refrigerants, explosives, disinfectants, in the production of plastics, fibers, rubber, and as a next-generation energy storage molecule and fuel. I bet you didn't know fixed nitrogen was in all this stuff. In addition to these beneficial products, the high amounts of human fixed nitrogen contribute to many environmental challenges. These include algal blooms, air pollution, acid rain.
So here in this video, what happened about the bacteria is telling that bacteria remains in the root nodules, means if there is a root, see, it is a plant, a legume, like pea, mother, we say, that one. And this plant is a legume, and underground we have the root. What we have? Roots. And here in the roots, we are like this, where it is small, I'll change the color so that you can see it. Small rhizobium bacteria is there. Which bacteria is there? Rhizobium bacteria. That bacteria take the atmospheric nitrogen and then convert it into usable form, usable compounds. And what are the compounds you had seen? Nitrogen will add with oxygen. Nitrogen can be added with hydrogen. Yes or no? So like this oxygen also present in the atmosphere, nitrogen also present in the atmosphere, hydrogen also present in the atmosphere, and nitrogen is there. But they need a power source, like during the lightning also, that time also, this compound can be formed, and with the help of this bacteria also, these compounds can be formed. So, these bacteria, what is the name of this bacteria? Rhizobium is responsible for fixing the atmospheric nitrogen into usable form. And then this plant will take, then they will produce the fruit. Yes or no? And these fruits, who are going to eat? We are going to eat. Then in that fruit there will be nitrogen or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, nitrogen will be there. It helps in the production of protein. So this fruit we will eat.